any part thereof, and no citizen of Nigeria shall be expelled from Nigeria or denied entry thereto or exit therefrom. If you put it into context with Edo State, it simply means no citizen of Nigeria can be expelled from Edo State or denied entry into Edo State or exit therefrom. And every citizen of Nigeria has the right to move freely in Edo State. So what the governor said is unconstitutional, it is illegal, it is irresponsible, and it's largely illiterate. Coupled with Section 39 that guarantees freedom of expression and Section 40 that guarantees freedom of association and assembly. Having said that as a lawyer, let me talk as an opposition leader. This is a direct attack, threat, intimidation of opposition leaders. Recall that Adams Oshomole blocked airports. Even the Minister of Aviation noted that what he did was wrong, yet nobody threatened him. Nobody locked him up. If it were an opposition leader, he would have been in jail cooling off before anything is said and done. But whenever you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. And look at an innocent citizen, just because he's an opposition leader, he's been threatened, his life being threatened, that he should not step into Edo State by a governor that is INEC produced, figure challenged, pinchomic and petite, and largely illiterate, like I said. Now, let me come in from the point of being a citizen from Igbo extraction. I sense tribalistic, cheap, ethnic bigotry in this governor. If P2B were to be a leader from Hausa land or from Yoruba land, this governor will not dare make such a statement. Recall when 16 persons were killed in Edo State, before even making any investigation, he ran to Kano State to prostrate. That was a good thing, because life is very, very essential. The same governor that did that is the same governor that is threatening the life of a human being for just coming into your state. This is very annoying. It's a direct threat to Igbo people. It's a direct threat and exhibition of being an Igbo hater. And that should stop. Let me tell you, from where I come from, when you kill even a madman, that's when you know that he has a brother. If a strand of hair falls from P2B, because this is a direct attack and threat to his life. Remember, the governor made it clear. He said his security can no longer be guaranteed. He used the word never, if he does not take permission from him. Let me ask Monday Okpebholo, does it mean that when he finishes as a governor, before he travels to any state in Nigeria, he would have to seek the permission of all the governors? Okay. Does it mean that 200 million Nigerians, before they step into Edo State, they would have to seek permission from the governor? Okay. And in the case of AMPP versus the IGP, the law has even been made clear that you don't even need permission, even when you want to embark on a protest. And I'm talking about peaceful protest. Okay. If you don't need permission when you want to embark on a protest, how can a governor be talking about permission to visit a state? Okay. That is in bad taste. Okonkwo, that is offensive.
These are the questions.
I reject it with everything that is within me. You know, that is why Julius Caesar said, in Julius Caesar, he said, let me have men about me that are fat, sleek-headed men, such as Monday Okpebholo, who has a lean and hungry look. They think too much of themselves. He says some men are dangerous.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, let me step in at this point. I'm sure even if you go to his office, you won't even see him.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth.
Audit. That's very convenient. The threat on Peter Obi is not a threat on the Igbos. Take it out of that, please. And I will tell you why. Their political threat against Peter Obi may be coming from their hatred for the Igbos. Well, but this particular threat is not because Obi is Igbo. It is because Obi is a political threat to these guys. So don't attach it to the Igbos, because it's going to be similar to when the Ronukus. Do you know that the Ronukus will tell you that they are not supporter of Tifnumbu? I don't even like APC. But this attack on Tinubu is more than just Tinubu. It's because he's a Yoruba man. Not because Tinubu is failing. No. That is the theory of the Ronukus. So please, Ken, Obi is a politician from the Igbo extraction. Those who are hating on him, plotting this or that, they are politicians of other extractions as well. And in this instance, when they place a threat, you deal with that particular threat in this instance. Enough of trying to, right, tribalize every conversation in that manner. And that is how conversation kind of goes, you know, little like that. Yeah, oh, Okpebholo is saying that because Obi is an Igbo man. No. Obi is a political threat that cut across every part of Nigeria today, including Igbo land where he comes from. He is a political threat to them there too. So don't pretend and don't link it up. That's a separate conversation entirely. We have an entire system built against what we call the Cold War, unfinished, what they call it, the unfinished genocidal war, which later turned to Cold War against the Igbo. That one is systemic. It is separate from Obi and the threat from Okpebholo. And we all know where the source of that is coming from. It happened in Benue. It is happening in Edo. And it's going to happen elsewhere else. I mean, somewhere else soon. And there is a follow-up to that. Now, between Rufai, Ken, and Akpati, the other part of the conversation.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, see, unlike Vimba, me, I will help you lose decorum quickly with my question. You will lose total decorum when I bring this question to you. So, you know, I have wawulens.
Proceed.
Let me proceed. Have you heard of a name of somebody called Mr. Jared Tenebe? Mr. Jared Tenebe is the chairman of APC in Edo State. There's a video making the rounds. In fact, he said the governor, Okpebholo, was right to have threatened, to have threatened Mr. Peter Obi because of a deep-rooted hatred towards him. Those are the words of Mr. Jared Tenebe. In fact, the words of Mr. Jared Tenebe, and there's a video already circulating, were even stronger than the words of the governor. What would you say to all of this?
Sorry, I don't give credence to people like that because they're just seeking relevance. He's as inconsequential as his face looks. Please, next question. Because what am I going to talk about APC with their failed state and with their unintelligent, low IQ people? He's just seeking for relevance. Please, next question.
Okay, Kenneth Okonkwo. Well, I mean, you started with 3 levels of analysis. I disagree with your ethnicization of Okpebholo's statement. I don't think you can just jump from Peter Obi and say this is an attack on Igbos. It's a very facile, convenient, you know, unhelpful way of analyzing Nigerian issues, in my view, that is. But however, you will know that Section 37 and yes, Section 41...
I respect your view, but I just want you to know that this governor wouldn't have tried this with a leader from Hausa land or a leader from Yoruba land. And I mean it.
Okay, that's speculative. It's speculative, purely. Because, you know, don't let's drag ethnicity or
that's my opinion, or religion, I'm entitled to it.
Into anything, you know, into everything. Okay. Now, I was referring to Section 37 and Section 41 of the Criminal Code, which talks about threats, particularly in this particular instance, spoken threats, and the fact that it relates to life. So when you say you cannot guarantee the security of somebody's life if it comes to a part of the country, you are challenging the person's dignity and right to life, which is constitutionally guaranteed. But what remedy do you think that Mr. Peter Obi can seek? Okpebholo has immunity until he is no longer governor. What should Mr. Peter Obi do, for example, Should he report to the Inspector General of Police? Should he dare Okpebholo and go to that same Edo State again to show courage? What will you recommend to him?
You know, I must have to tell you that part of the reason I got very upset, like Vimbai pointed out, is because I understood that this man has immunity and there is a limitation to what you can do. So the only choice I have is to state my mind the way that it pained my heart, because there is really little anybody can do to a man that is enjoying immunity. Police can only investigate, but they cannot prosecute him. And I am telling you, if he stays there for 4 years, before that time, tempers would have cooled, and there is nothing practically you can do about it. I am aware of what you submitted, Abati, and you are absolutely correct. It's a criminal offense, no doubt, to threaten the life of any citizen. But unfortunately, he's enjoying immunity, and there is little we can do about it.
Little or nothing. Okay, you are making it like you've got options. Okay, so there's nothing you can do about it. When people say Nigeria is captured, this, in my own view, is practically what they mean. You know, many people reacted when they saw that video. Like many of you who only commented on other people's reactions in order to pass your own reactions, right? Very dark man. Also woke up this morning. You see, people that they are threatening not to come to Edo State are many. Those who are in Edo State right now that we need to leave Edo State for them, there are also many. And the way I'm seeing it, they might be asking the half of Edo State to leave Edo State for APC, Ekbekebe, and their thugs. So very dark man said, somebody called him to threaten him that you said you are talking, Abi. For your own safety, don't ever come to Edo State again. Kind of. Nigeria, in this day and time, APC, Egbekebe. Good afternoon, Facebook.
All right, so one call just wake me up from sleep now. After the call, I start to do investigation about who called me on the phone because of all the things where the person they tell me. You understand? Now, after my investigation, they told me that the person is a very influential, very big influential person in Edo State. So what did the person talk for phone? He said, me, I go to follow Tunde Ednos and social media people. They talk about Governor Monday Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State. Say, they insult governor. Later, myself, I go get mine. Say, I won't come Edo State. Say, she they come Edo State, now make I come, I go see. Bros, now me feel like now me get 4D7, 1E8, and 1C5 for WAEC. If governor not feel WAEC, waiting to there not one talk. No, if governor not feel WAEC, waiting to there no one post. You they blame me, why governor no pass WAEC? Now you the one carry and say, they follow to there not. What did the governor they talk? Was he right? What he said about Peter Obi, was he right? That was a threat. Why would you even open your mouth? The governor that is supposed to be a role model. Governor supposed to watch his speech. Imagine coming up there and to disgrace the people of Edo State. And they come in, they threaten me, say, they follow outsider. They talk about my governor. Later, I won't come to Edo State. I will come to Edo State. Nothing will happen. I swear nothing will happen. And if you near me, I go sand you, bro. You let you if you say in a convoy one and they carry waka. If you come my front, come talk that one, I go slap you. Now, person like you won't stop me from entering Edo State. Are you mad? Is this somebody like you that will stop me from entering Edo State? Bro, I'm a full-blooded Edo boy. Full blood. My both parents are from Edo State. Bro, I just discovered it recently. Say my great-grandfather get the first primary school for Egori Waterside. You know they go, I get a boat there. Go check him. Or say, did here. 1945, that was when he established that primary school. Think it's a joke? I came from the lineage of impact. Maybe by the time my great-grandfather opened that primary school, maybe by that time, said the school where Governor Monday Okpebholo take fail WAEC, maybe they never even established them. Normally, you're supposed to see me the prostrate. I've been a prostrate. I don't carry on and say, go do loud policy and I enter. What's in my business? You people should not use me to do that your nonsense politics. If you don't follow Tunde Ednos talk, I'll give you a number, you cut Tunde Ednos. I'm not following you people to do politics at all. Now, Tunde no don't swear, saying go follow Obi till the end. Me, I don't swear, say I go always dey talk true. Now, why me I talk, say, wetin governor do, they wrong, and it is wrong. How dare you say you won't stop person from entering your state? Me, I'm a full-blooded Edo boy and a full-blooded Nigerian. I go anywhere I like. I don't do politics. Even this Obi where they talk, I'm not supporting him in the politics. I'm not supporting anybody in the politics. As a matter of fact, when I went to Edo State, I told my people something. I am not a politician. I don't intend to do politics. My own politics, what I want to do in 2027, is I will open the eyes of the youth and I will tell them, oh, vote your conscience. Do not let anybody pay you to vote. Don't let these nonsense influencers and all these nonsense musicians where they don't pay can't deceive you to vote anybody. That's all. A lot of them are getting money from it. A lot of them are getting money from it. Even this Obi that they are talking about, some people are supporting Obi because of fans. They want to get fans so that people will socialize with them and associate with them. Say, this one, I'll be there. No. That's why people support this. A lot of them are hypocrites when they support them. A lot of them. People got love for him, yes. But a lot of them are hypocrites. You know me, I go talk through regardless. I don't care. I'm not a politician. I don't intend to do it. In 2027, you say you want to vote Tinubu, so be it. My home be say, vote your conscience. And remember what you don't pass through. That's all I know. Nobody's going to stop anybody. But I am not a politician. I'm not campaigning for nobody. Anyway,
that is what he himself experienced on the matter. So I saw a comment, I think it is on YouTube, where someone said that it is an attack on Igbos. Period. Anyway, just know that there are people like you too. So if your theory is that when politicians are doing what they do best like this, right? And their main target this time is Obi, just know that the Ronukus themselves, they have the similar theory, no matter how you see it. And if we have to go with yours, then probably you can be their party too, you know? Because there are so many of them who strongly believe that it is not because Tifnumbu is failing, that is why many of you are criticizing him. You are criticizing him, you are attacking him simply because he's a Yoruba man. When they see Yorubas who call out Tifnumbu, they call them bastards who are helping outsiders. So if you are an Igbo person and you automatically consider what Okpebholo is doing as an attack on the Igbos, attack on Obi is attack on the Igbos, you are more than a fool. Maybe I should just say it to your face. You are more than a fool, more than a very foolish person. Because the Igbos are currently being persecuted by a systemic persecution right now. And there's almost nothing there's almost nothing the Obi can do about it. So there are those at the same time who have been targeted, not because they are Igbos, simply because they are associated with obedient. And that simply makes them an easy target. Do you get that now? So if you now go around and say what the likes of Okpebholo and the rest are doing, you are a fan of their tribalism. So be it. Just remember that stupid theory is very much like invented by the Ronukus, the Ronu Nazis. And there's nothing you can tell them. Nothing. So the main thing there is that a contraption that is so lawless, where the characters in charge of important institutions like the governor's office or forming a government have been hijacked by miscreants, thugs, as well as, the hirelings of their political godfathers. But we're all going to be their victims anyway. Do you want to listen to what one of their commissioners said, why they felt like Peter Obi coming to their state is a threat? to these guys. Do you want to hear that? Doing the good, though. A commissioner.
Just to be clear, Honorable Commissioner, rather, are you saying the visit to the School of Nursing by Mr. Peter Obi caused a stampede that led to the death of, is it 3 people now?
Yes. Intelligence